Hello everyone! In this video, I'm going to compare my gamer motivation profile, which is Gladiator, to my gameplay of Cyberpunk 2077. I will leave a link below to the gamer motivation profile test for whoever wishes to take it. I chose this game for my analysis because it's one of my favorite video games and it reflects my test results greatly. First of all, I would like to talk about my immersion components. Players who score high on these components like myself like to get lost in the fictional world the video game offers. Cyberpunk 2077 already does a very good job with its visuals and sound effects to enhance immersion. But it also provides a detailed character creation. When I create characters to play, I always ask myself one question. What would I, as in my real-world self, look like if I was born in the fictional world of the video game? This is why I always reflect my most characteristic physical feature onto my character, my curly red hair. Since I have a high score in achievement components as well, I like to distribute my given attribute points in a way that will make me very powerful. In this game, the way to be the most powerful is to acquire implants from Reaper dogs. Since these implants are one of the most expensive things the player can buy, they need money to be powerful. If the player invests their attribute points in technical ability, they will be able to build expensive weapons and sell them. Technical ability is also good for players with high design scores, again like myself, because it enables crafting cool outfits otherwise cannot be obtained. When it comes to the distribution of perk points, I'd like to think and read carefully before I make a decision. You will see that my highest score is the strategy component, while challenge is the lowest. This is because I like to play games that require strategical thinking and intelligence, not talent or practice. This is why I tend to build my characters accordingly. Now I'd like to go back to my immersion score. When I play this game, I like to have a specific routine. Come home at night, change into home clothes, shower, check or change makeup, watch the news and go to bed. This makes the gameplay experience so much more enjoyable for me because it makes me feel like I'm just another person who lives a regular life in the night city. Another aspect of Cyberpunk 2077 that I enjoy is the danger element in the night city. You will see in a while that me and Jackie are on a peaceful car ride. Suddenly, we find ourselves in combat. But it isn't overwhelming. It is rather exciting. I personally enjoy it when I have to do some quick thinking to adapt to a new situation, like a surprise attack from my enemies. As you can see, after the danger passes, the mood goes back to peaceful and creates a relieving atmosphere. Now let's watch how it goes. Another point I would like to discuss is my score on social components. Although my score on the social components seem high, I only like to share my gaming experience with someone else to a specific degree. The main reason I got a high score on cooperation could be simply because I do not like to play games where I am the only character in a world and there are no other NPCs to communicate, to form bonds, or to do missions with. This is why, to explain this component, I chose to show a video of me and Jackie fighting side by side. In his words, being compadres, and doing this mission together. Now here, I would like to explain that, although my action scores are very high, I often build my characters in a way that will allow me to be sneaky in my playthrough. The reason behind this is that in time, I realized that non-stop action overwhelms me as a player. I often need breaks in long combats, and I need to be able to save my progress. As a strategy, I adopted a hybrid approach to combat between bold and sneaky. I try to take down as many enemies by sneak attacks, and I try to weaken their defenses as much as I can before being noticed. After that, I have no problem being as offensive as possible. In a moment, what I'm about to show you mildly conflicts with my dedication to learn everything about the story of the game. Without much understanding of what I am doing, when I am given a chance to blow something up, I take it. Later, I realized that I probably shouldn't have done it. I think this clearly explains why my destruction score is high as it is. To be honest, I was expecting to get a lower score on the discovery components. But after reading and thinking about it, I realized that I do really enjoy to find practical ways and helpful information to get the tasks done quickly and easily. In the gameplay video, you can see that instead carrying on with the mission, I stopped to investigate the computers. Later, I discovered that by using a computer, I can turn off all the security systems that computer controls. This gave me a golden opportunity to execute my strategy that I talked about earlier. If I had chosen to play this game as a netrunner instead of an engineer, I would have a lot easier time evading enemies and killing them without ever getting noticed. But that would have made the game extremely boring for me. In this mission's boss fight, I had to either fight or sneak past the boss. In my first try to sneak past him, I failed and decided to kill him. It was a challenging fight, and as you can see, I have a seriously low score on the challenge component. After I died on my first attempt, I tried to sneak past him again by being more patient this time. Eventually, I managed and completed the mission without getting frustrated. Finally, I would like to show you one of my previous saves to shed a light on my score on completion component. I finished this game before the character reset, and that is why the perk points are not distributed. But if you focus on the attribute points, skill points, character's level, street cred, the implants, and all of the cards that I have collected, you will see that I do like to play the games until the end and try to advance as much as possible. This was my gameplay analysis video according to my gamer motivation profile. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check the other videos on my channel. See you soon.